Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we will have an election night for 2022 Senate elections. With 7 p.m. poll closings, we have projections to make. We project that Patrick Leahy wins in Vermont, the incumbent there. Rand Paul wins in Kentucky. Too early to call in Indiana. Todd Young and Representative Carson. Very close race, but with only 5% in. In South Carolina, Tim Scott versus James Smith. The guy who ran in the Kentucky, the governor race in 2018. Quite close race, but Scott is expected to win when all the votes are done. Warnock versus Loeffler, same as the special election, a rematch of the special election in 2020. Warnock is expected to win the night, but the race is far too early to call, and it could go either way. 7:30. With 75% of the vote in, Tim Ryan currently leads. It's a very close race in Ohio. In North Carolina, currently Josh Stein, the incumbent Attorney General, leads, but Lara Trump it's projected to be a very close 50-50 race. At 8 p.m. poll closings, we have projections to make. We project that Richard Blumenthal will win in Connecticut Senate race. In Illinois, Tammy Duckworth wins. Maryland, Chris Van Hollen wins. Alabama, Richard Shelby wins. Oklahoma, Senator Langford wins. In Missouri, Senator Blood wins. In South Carolina, we project Scott wins. And in Florida, it's too close to call, with Ivanka Trump losing the primary and running as an independent. Charlie Crist is expected to win with a plurality. And in New Hampshire, with 80% in, Maggie Hassan holds a very narrow 1.2% lead in New Hampshire. With 90% in, John Fetterman leads by 5 points in Pennsylvania, but it's too close to call. At 8:30, we have projections. John Boozman, senator from Arkansas, wins re-election. 9 p.m. we have projections. We project Charlie Crist is the projected winner in Florida. It's a flip, defeating Senator Marco Rubio with an assist from Ivanka Trump. Currently with 95% in, he only has 45% of the vote into Rubio's 30, and Ivanka Trump at 24. With Raphael Warnock also winning in Georgia, currently leading by 2 points against Senator Loeffler. In New York, Senator Charles Schumer is the projected winner. In Connecticut, Michael Bennet, he ran in 2020 for the presidential election but lost. Todd Young wins in Indiana, 65% of the vote in. He currently leads by 6%. Jerry Moran wins in Kansas. John Hoeven wins in North Dakota. John Thune wins in South Dakota. John Kennedy wins in Louisiana. Gwen Moore currently has just taken the lead in Wisconsin, but it's still far too close to call. Mark Kelly leads against Kelly Ward in Arizona at 10 p.m. Our polls close. We project Maggie Hassan wins in New Hampshire, narrowly defeating Chris Sununu, Governor Sununu. We project Kathleen Cortez Masto of Nevada wins re-election. So does Chuck Grassley in Iowa. Mike Lee in Utah. Josh Mandel in Ohio wins, defeating Tim Ryan, currently leading by about 3%. At 11 p.m. now, we have projections. John Fetterman wins in Pennsylvania. It's a flip. At 90% in, Mike Kelly is trailing by about 2%, with 90% in. California, Alex Padilla, who was appointed to the seat of Vice President Harris, wins. Wins a full term. Ron Wyden wins in Oregon for another term, and so does Patty Murray in Washington. In Idaho, Mike Crapo wins re-election. At 12 a.m. now, Gwen Moore wins in Wisconsin. It's a flip, defeating Senator Ron Johnson, currently leading by a little more, by roughly 2%, by roughly 3%, 2.8% to be exact. In Hawaii, Brian Schultz is the projected winner. Now it's 1 a.m. and we have a projection. Mark Kelly wins after winning a special election to fill the seat left vacant when John Cowell, who was appointed to fill John McCain's old seat, resigned. Martha McSally was appointed and ran in 2020, but Kelly defeated her. And Kelly Ward ran against Kelly, and Mark Kelly is currently leading Kelly Ward by about 3%. In Alaska, currently Joe Miller is ahead, but ranked choice voting, Lisa Murkowski is expected to win tonight when ranked choice voting is implemented. Now for 4:50 we have projections. Laura Trump is the projected winner in North Carolina. She currently leads Josh Stein, the incumbent Attorney General, by 0.1%. 99% of the voting, basically everything is in. And with 75% of the vote in, the Alaska Senate race is still too close to call, with Senator Murkowski. At 6 a.m. key race alert, Murkowski's poll numbers have dropped to just 33%, but she's still in ranked choice voting, so she's still expected to get most of the girls' vote. The results for the ranked choice voting in Alaska are expected around 4 p.m. Now it's 4 p.m. and we have a prediction. Lisa Murkowski wins in Alaska. She leads. She has defeated Libertarian Joe Miller by 8%. So now it's 53-47 with including two independents who caucus with the Democrats. So this is the current Senate. This is the Senate map after everything. This Georgia race is Jon Ossoff, because this map hasn't been updated to show Ossoff won. The Democrats are in the majority with 53 seats, which is where they were at, where the Republicans were at before 2020. Flipping the states of Florida, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and narrowly holding on to New Hampshire and Georgia. That's all I have for you today, and I hope you have a pleasant day ahead.